Leavitt, and this is Adventures in Cheesemaking. We're ready to open up a new cheese today, and we are going to be opening up the Dark Synergy Farmhouse Cheddar. Now this is the exact same Farmhouse Cheddar that we opened up in our first video. If you remember, I got it from the recipe from Cheesemaking.com. The only difference is when I put the curds in the colander, I soaked the curds with Dark Synergy Porter. And so let's see. The notes I have on here for any comments, I didn't drain the beer from the curds, and I mixed the salt in with the beer. So that may have been a mistake. I should have drained the beer first and then added the salt. We'll see what happens. Oh, and if you notice, I have my new certified curd nerd shirt that I got from Gavin Weber's site. I'll put a link below so you can look at the T-shirts that he has there and cups and things like that. Kind of fun. Let's see, what else? Oh, and I'll put a link down below so you can see where his website is. And then let's open up the cheese and see what happens. Okay, the first thing I need to tell you guys is it smells like beer, which is probably not surprising, but it smells really good, and it smells like cheddar too. So here we go. Dun, da, da, da. Okay. It smells a whole lot sharper. You can see the inside of it. It smells a whole lot sharper than the first one that we aged for 4 weeks. This being aged for 7 weeks. It actually smells like cheddar. All right. Something I've noticed is I've been using beeswax for my covering for the cheese. And I'm not sure I really like the flavor of the beeswax on the cheese, so I'm going to leave the end piece off, and I'm going to try an inside piece. I'll try that later. And I did buy some regular cheese wax, so we'll see if that makes a difference. So you can see it's not as crumbly as the first one that we opened up, the first Farmhouse Cheddar. It looks like it's a little bit of a rind, and it's kind of creamy looking on the inside. Let's try it. Very good. I would probably like it a little bit saltier, but that goes in with that mistake I made where I didn't drain the beer first before I salted the cheese. But this is really good all by itself. It doesn't need a cracker. However, since I have crackers, let's try that. Let's try it Ritz. Very good. I would definitely make this again. I like the fact that aging it for an extra 3 weeks gave it that really sharp cheddar-y taste. And I was kind of surprised that I don't see a marbling effect from the dark beer in between the curds. But it tastes wonderful. Some people have asked that I show videos of how I make the cheese. For the links that I have, I put them down below of other people making the cheese. And next time I make a cheese, I'll also add some links so you can see how it's done. Well, that's all for today, and we'll see you next time on Adventures in Cheesemaking. Bye.